bro.
So, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Alright, cool. How y'all doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I just had a revelation, bro.
What's up?
I just realized when I grow up that I want to be like Samuel L. Jackson, bro.
Samurai Jackson?
Yeah, might as well. You might as well call him that, nigga. Samurai Jackson, nigga.
Hey, that's not a bad goal.
Nah, bro. Me and Hollow was talking before we was on here, bro, and we was thinking like with all this shit going on with Will Smith, bro. Like, who is the goated black male actor, bro? And we broke it down to 3 niggas, bro. Denzel, Samuel, and Will, bro. I knocked Denzel off because he couldn't go hit for hit with Will, bro. But the only nigga that can is Samuel, bro. He's the only nigga to wear.
You said Samuel L. Jackson. I thought you said Samurai Jackson. I'm sitting here like, did this nigga did he go to sleep and have a fever dream about Samuel L. Jackson and Samurai Jackson? I'm tired of these motherfucking things in this motherfucking future.
But nah, bro. You must have forgot. Samuel L. Jackson is Afro Samurai.
Oh no, I remember that. But you know what? You know what? That's crazy. Like that damn sure is the same thing. Afro Samurai and Samurai Jack have the same kind of, like, from a story point, they have the same feel to it.
Yeah, they do. Cause you know what? Both of them don't talk like that.
And they both seem real. They both seem out of place. Like they seem like they fit in, but they seem like they out of place at the same time.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack because he's literally in the future, and Afro Samurai because he's the only black guy around. It was his dad, and that was it. And they killed his dad.
Yeah.
And you know what? They killed Samurai Jack dad too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did kill. Aku did kill that nigga at the when he pulled up in the modern world. That shit crazy, but like I always say it, bro. When we talking about Samurai Jack, bro, Aku is the ultimate, is a goated villain, bro. Niggas don't talk about how Aku ruled the world for thousands of years.
Oh yeah, Aku is a bad. Oh yeah, like, and then they show you, in case motherfuckers was ever asleep, they go back to show you how Aku came to Earth. He was running from Odin, Venshu, and Ra. He was running from the deities of three different cultures.
Wild as fuck, bro. That how bad a motherfucker you got to be where gods be like, you know what?
Yeah, think about it. Aku is just the piece that got away.
Got away. Really, they could do a whole spin-off series about the main entity. They really could. That shit is wild as fuck, bro. If they can't, I would watch that, and I would pay to watch that too.
Yeah.
Like Jackie thought you was done. You thought you was just gonna chill in the past, huh? Nah.
I've been running from these folks. I just came to Earth. No, that's crazy. Because I mean, at some point he did summon Ra to the Earth to help him.
Did he?
Yeah, because there was an episode where he was fighting 3 blind archers, and those archers were well, no, not the 3 blind archers, but he was in Egypt, and they were like these Anubis, like they called them the minions of Set.
Oh yeah, the dog niggas. Oh yeah, they was giving that nigga hell.
Oh
They was
yeah,
giving
yeah.
Jack hell.
Jack had to call on God for that. He had to call on God for that. He went up to the top of that tower just so he could be on eye level with Raw and say thank you. And Raw didn't say a thing to his ass and just disappeared. And was like, hey, bro, you don't even know. It's a whole other 98.5% of Aku out there. I'm gone.
That shit's crazy, bro. But let's go open up this intro for the show, yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Cat. This is U.N.I motherfucking universe, man. And today we got your boy Leo. You know what I'm saying? Speak to the folks.
So what's up? It's Degenerate Senpai because I like hentai.
Okay. Your favorite senpai. Straight up. And we got your boy Hollow. I don't even see what he's he always changing that shit. Hollow, well, he seems like he's predisposed. But yeah, we got him. We probably got some more folks joining in later. And right now we this segment we about to go over is the beginner, intermediate, and advanced segment. We about to talk about some introductory anime. And the one that I chose today is one that's definitely golden status when it comes to the beginning of anime and the beginning of this genre. It's one of those cornerstones that everybody can semi-identify with. But so y'all know we're gonna talk about Gundam. How do you feel about Gundam being an introductory anime? What level would you think out of the different, specifically Gundam Wing? Because that's kind of like the one everybody knows. Everybody kind of thinks that's the best one. I don't know. To me, I think Gundam honestly is intermediate. And the reason I say that is the political backdrop of Gundam, depending on who you are, is either okay, you're gonna just be like, okay, this is cool, or you're gonna be like, sleep as fuck on that part, bro. Because as a kid, that part was just like, okay, this is dope. Da 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 da. I see how like the deep things they're doing with like world politics and like the futility and the bullshit and the things about how we war over territories and the reasoning and the cycle of violence behind that. But sometimes that shit get old, bro. If you know that's what they doing, once you get that, it's like, all right, bro. I don't need to see the what was the kingdom that was always running Earth and that was always on the fuck shit and they ain't never have Gundams on their side. It started with a Z, bro. I don't know what want me to say called the Zelda Empire.
I don't know why Zemirian was coming to my mind. Zemirian, no, that don't sound right.
Is it? I just remember it started with a Z. But yeah, and they always had a one nigga with a mask on that was just that was always the finest nigga who used to try to fight Gundams and get his ass kicked. Cause bitch ass nigga, you can't fight a Gundam unless you got a Gundam, nigga. I don't give a fuck what new tech they done came out with. That shit ain't fucking with no Gundam design. Fuck what you talking about. But what you think, bro?
I think Gundam W is definitely probably well not probably but definitely intermediate level for folks that's trying to get into some other anime because they got good fight scenes as far as what they were doing back then. It was pushing the barrel as far as mech anime, but it wasn't action oriented. It was more so about the political narrative that was going on in Gundam for a while. But I mean, I definitely respect what they had going on in that one because I had just been a fan of Gundam for so long that it seemed like it was a new thing they were doing, and back then as a kid, I was just sitting down and watching it, and I understood a little bit of it, but I couldn't
You
really
couldn't
get the whole thing.
grasp. Yeah, you wasn't really grasping the whole situation. It was kind of like, really, when I was watching Gundam as a kid, it was like this was my introductory to world politics. So
Yeah,
for the first time, I'm understanding. Okay, this is a cartoon, but like this is how the world kind of works, or not even how the world works, but this is why war and stuff exists. Because as a kid, I don't know, I never understood it. I was just like, first off, why is niggas so gung-ho to go kill folks over land that they don't even, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I never understood. It was hard for me to understand, like, why niggas go to war. Why are we killing each other over, like, material things, da 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 da. And Gundam kind of helps you with that. But for me to be like, I was geeked about that part. No, nigga, I was geeked about the Gundams. I was geeked about this wing pulling out these motherfucking these 50-foot straps and motherfucking blasting the fuck out of niggas with 50-foot straps. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was that's what I came for. But that leads me to say this, bro. Why do you think folks put Gundam Wing as the number one Gundam show? Because, in my opinion, and I don't know how many of the series you watch, there's like 20 damn near 20 different series. But for me, I watched Wing, Gundam G, which I'm a fan of Gundam G. I don't know why people hated Gundam G. I thought it was a cool concept. And Iron Blooded Orphans. Them the main ones I can think of that I watched in completion. And to me, Iron Blooded Orphans had the best story.
true.
It didn't have the best Gundams. It didn't have the best Gundam fights. But for the storyline itself, it had the most compelling story. And it still had those political lines, but I think you just connected toward. I just connected toward the struggle of these orphans and these hood rat kids, bro. These hood rat space kids. Like even the characters. I forgot the one character who had a whole fleet full of bad bitches. Like,
Yeah,
I was just like, it was fine because it was even deeper than what I just made it seem like. He just didn't have a fleet of bad bitches just so he can have a fleet of. No, these were like displaced females who had nowhere to go, who were like, you know what I'm saying, being pimped out, all type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was his way of kind of giving back and protecting these folks.
yeah.
So it's just like
you had heroes that were like one note, but like very well defined in what they were doing. So they didn't have to be real complex with their motives and stuff like that. He was like, hey, I came from this and this used to go on. So this is how I move forward to tackle those problems in other places. I got a harem of women on my ship, but I ain't gonna hurt them. I'm gonna take care of them. They're gonna be my team. We gonna look out for each other. That's shit. Whatever they consent to doing, that's whatever they consent to doing. but they ain't being forced to do it because I came from that. So yeah, I definitely liked how Gundam, especially Gundam Wing, presented its characters in like one note, but like very well defined, very like great shows back then. And then I can kind of understand why out of all the Gundams, why Gundam Wing was on the air at the same time as Power Rangers and
Yeah.
Sailor Moon, shit like that. Like it just had the like that retro gas to it that if it had to be on the air back then, oh yeah, this is it because it's simple. An adult can watch it too and be like, oh, I see what's going on here. But for the most part, it is just there to keep a kid's attention, and it's interesting enough to where if it can keep a kid's attention, it can because back then Gundam was one of those shows along with like Big O where I was watching it, but it was making me think, well, dang, in real life, how come folks are like that?
Exactly. That Gundam was when Gundam actually. It's crazy that we're having I'm realizing it now, but like Gundam, it was the show for me that made me know, okay, anime is deep. Anime is really for adults,
Yeah,
and they're handling deeper issues than what a normal cartoon would deal with.
yeah. And I feel like mech anime can make that happen a lot easier because like the concept of having mechs is an interesting thing, and the stories you can craft around that are infinite. But like back then, they were doing it so well because I was just about to say the anime that made me think, oh damn, no, anime is actually something different as a medium was Evangelion, and that was mechs. If I wasn't gonna say Evangelion, I was gonna say Big O, and that's mechs. Like these are all
But
some
you know
reason like
what? I detested Big O as a kid. I detested it, bro. When I say I would legit change the channel and watch some goofy shit, like I would be like, you know what? Fuck, damn, bro. Why they showing this shit? This shit ain't even hard, bro. These robots ain't hitting like that. Why the fuck he don't know?
yeah,
Like, why are you showing me a story about a nigga who don't know nothing about his past? This is stupid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it took for me to go back and be like, you know what? As an adult, you know what? This is actually a unique story. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Oh, this is actually decent. But I don't know. I just detested Big O, bro.
yeah. And that's when I
So,
started sliding to the damn anime that would be on sci-fi at like 3 or 4 in the morning,
morning.
and then I found some gems, bro. And I'm like 7, 8 years old. No, I'm supposed to be asleep, and these things coming on sci-fi at 3, 4 in the morning. I remember it was this one. It was called, I think it was called Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo or something like that. And I was just watching it. I'm like, damn, I don't understand anything that is going on in this show, but it looks really cool. Especially because it was on sci-fi, so like some of the more mature things was just laid on really thick. And then as a 7-year-old, I see certain things going on. I'm like, oh, hold on, I might have to save Disney Channel on last right quick. And I'm just watching anime on sci-fi at 4 in the
True.
morning.
But I caught on that late. I caught on that late. I didn't know about that shit till like middle school, high school. That sci-fi was doing that. I was I was too Nami or nothing for a long time. For a long time.
On the Monday shit. That just made me remember Gurren Lagann premiered on Sci-Fi before it did Toonami or Cartoon Network or Adult Swim. Like I remember turning to Sci-Fi for Anna Monday one day, and then as soon as I get to that channel, I hear them famous lines. Just who the hell do you think I am? So I'm like, damn, Sci-Fi lit today. And then that's another mech anime, Gurren Lagann.
You say what?
Gurren Lagann, another mech anime.
Mm. But yeah, definitely, bro. Shit is crazy when it comes to Gundam, bro. Because that's one of the forefather of mechs, bro. They put everybody on mechs, bro. It wasn't a thing to them. Well, I ain't gonna say it wasn't a thing, because I guess you had mechs during. No, because you had Kaiser manga, and I don't even know if I said that shit right. I don't know. But it definitely is one of those you gotta watch. It's a gotta watch after you done put some time. After you done put some time in, you go start knocking out the OGs like that, man. But you know what's some weird thing? Do you actually remember the storyline of Gundam Wing? Like what actually was like the plot thing, bro? Because all I remember is that Hero went around looking for Gundam niggas, and they eventually fought the nigga in the mask, and it was like political dramas between the space colonies and Earth, which is always political beef between the space colonies and Earth. So
yeah, that's a good synopsis.
But other than that, bro, I don't remember too much. I remember him slapping a bitch. I remember. I don't know, bro. We gotta find that meme somewhere where he slapped Shorty, bro. That shit funny as fuck, bro. She was trying to tell that nigga he couldn't go in the Gundam or something like that. He was like, bitch, I do this. But nah, definitely a dope. Definitely a nice intermediate for niggas to get into. But since we about done with that, I guess we can get into the anime for the week. Unless Hollow has something to add in. He's still caught up. Yeah, I think this nigga's still caught up. I guess we might as well, bro. Unless you got something special that happened to you today. Well, this week, you know what I'm saying?
Man, anybody listening, today, the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary celebration video dropped. And when I tell you, Tetsuya Nomura must have went in that executive office and just said, hey, fuck everything y'all been doing with my projects for the past 10 years. Going forward, this shit is completely and utterly under my control. Because, oh man, so basically, Kingdom Hearts had a lot of, I think it had some strange things go on with its plot. Because there was Kingdom Hearts, it's a multiversal game. It was a point where he said, if I can't get access to Toy Story as a property, I can't continue the story. And it's a real important reason why he did that. But it got to a point where one of his own games that he was making on the Final Fantasy side got taken away from him. And it was a whole project of like 3 or 4 Final Fantasy games that was going to link into Kingdom Hearts. And because it got taken away from him, it kind of screwed up the storytelling in KH3. A lot of people will tell you that. But, well, not that specifically screwed up the storytelling, but that KH3 had weird storytelling. Anyway, all the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 4 dropped today. Oh, man. That shit looks so good. Ah, damn. And I know that shit not coming out until like 2024, maybe at the earliest 2024. I think 2024 probably gonna be the next time we get some serious, like an actual trailer for that game. But outside of that, I'm really excited for Kingdom Hearts 4 and just the rest of the stuff that Kingdom Hearts going on. They had They got an online mobile game that I think is multiplayer they got coming out, and then they got what's probably gonna be like an hour long cinematic of like some lore, some like story cutscenes coming out in August.
Yo, let me ask you
So
this, bro, because I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan at all, bro. Like I was the guy who went like, nah, nigga, that shit weak as fuck. I don't fuck with Disney as a kid. So with the storyline, I understood it to a certain degree that it was dealing with they was universe hopping from different Disney properties and stuff like that. I didn't know that they was tying it in with Final Fantasy because I didn't know Disney was over that property either.
Disney, they technically aren't, but Kingdom Hearts is. Kingdom Hearts happened when a Square Enix representative and a Disney representative met in an elevator. And at the same time, there was a Square Enix artist named Tetsuya Nomura who had, at the time, had only done artwork on monsters for battles. And he got in that elevator and ran his 60-second pitch. And 20 years later, we got the 20th anniversary. We got Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out.
Okay, definitely. It's definitely one of those.
Disney was so tight-fisted with their properties that even though there's a lot of Disney in Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts game, they couldn't get Mickey in the game until like the last 2 minutes. Like the last minute. They didn't want Mickey to be exposed so much. They know that game is going to live off the Final Fantasy type alone. Like it's to the point where like Kingdom Hearts is, like most people say Kingdom Hearts is a Disney game. Well, yeah, because out of all the games, like Kingdom Hearts is the only game that Disney needs to have. Like they see how fire that shit is, and then they can, in some way connect themselves to Final Fantasy. So it's like, damn, y'all gonna have fans for a long time.
True.
Final Fantasy story really don't get a whole lot of shine in Kingdom Hearts as far as like the main world. But this next phase of Kingdom Hearts games, I think that's what that's going to be about. We're getting flipped. Like that, the main character literally got sent to a whole other side of reality, and they called it unreality in the game. So I think this is signifying we're going to the Disney side of things, the Final Fantasy side of things.
That's dope. That'd definitely be a dope. Because I was kind of into Final Fantasy, but I only had one game. I think I had 7, and it was like a 4 CD pack, and I didn't have a memory card, so I couldn't play the
Yeah. Okay, they just came out with the remake for they got a remake for stuff. It's not turn based like most Final Fantasy games. It's like action RPG. Supposed to be
bro.
I'm saying old folks. Like a lot of my folks that didn't too much care for Final Fantasy back then, they fucking with that title. So yeah, that's a game company that's always giving their best music, and I'm always like, yeah. Outside of that, I went and saw the Sonic 2 movie yesterday, and I was extra hyped for Sonic 3. I don't know if anyone's seen the Sonic 2 movie yet, so I ain't gonna spoil nobody. So all I'm saying is, that post-credit scene, that post-credit scene. That's all I'm gonna say. Faker. So yeah, whatever they got on movies, that's something that really care about too. Especially because this had to have been the same person that saw everybody tweet about Sonic looking like a crackhead in the first cut of that movie trailer, and went back and told everyone, we're not putting this movie out at all. we're going back to the drawing board. Once he's drawing Sonic for at least a year until he looks kind of what like he's supposed to want. If this is a fan, like you can't bring out a fan game of like new kids that are gonna be freaked out by how Sonic looks. Old fans like myself that are expecting Sonic to look a certain way. Then, you know, once they work hard and make the changes, as a fan, you gotta shut up and go pay and see the movie. And that's what I did.
Hey, straight up. But
like in history, how many movie companies have done that? Oh no, this was terrible. We don't want this. And then gone back to work harder on it and then try again.
true, definitely. I mean, they go hard. This is one of the games where like I've been by myself saying like I'm not fucking with it, but everybody else have. So like I don't know when I get back in the game, and I might check it out definitely. But I think it's time for us to get into the anime. Code, if I could realize, the Guardian of Rebirth. Get the fuck out of here.
I said what I said, nigga. Cold real ass.
Nigga, how the fuck you just go?
Cold real ass.
Cold real ass. You. I ain't gonna be doing too much defending of this one, bro. Like I say, this came off my list. Meaning, one, my list is at the bottom of the barrel point of the list, where it's just like, all right, it's a lot of animes that's been recycled over for old lists. It's a lot of animes that's just been skipped over because I was like iffy on whether I wanted to spend the time to watch it. With this one, I actually watched this one before and was so not moved that I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like they pacing was so what the fuck that like I legit watched this shit and was like,
You probably wouldn't want to cover that comedy thing on the floor.
yeah, this one's very forgettable, bro. Because I forgot I even watched it. I literally got to a point where it was just like, I don't want to watch this no more, and just never deleted it off the list. So now it can get deleted. But
You know what, bro? I feel the exact same way. Like I watched it early in the week, and then all that shit I just told you about between the Sonic movie and Phase 4, bro, I can hardly remember what happened in that anime. Like I kind of I mostly remember it was about like some girl she had like a super heart, and because of the super heart, anything she touched turned to dust, or anything she touched was destroyed immediately. And she ended up joining a band of ragtag bastards. I don't know.
and see my whole thing. Go ahead, bro.
I feel like the way they introduced a lot of characters out of high school really fast, I feel like that was happening to me, just how the pacing was, and then I was really getting to settle on one thing at a time before the next thing was happening. And then it was only 12 episodes, so I don't know. I feel like this was one of them where they needed 30, but it only afforded 12.
Yeah, like, cause like none of these characters, like I didn't like. It was like I couldn't connect to none of these characters for real, and I didn't care about none of these characters for real. And it's just like I don't know whether they didn't in detail write these characters good enough, but they just had no impact. Like none of the characters had the impact, like for real. Like it was just like, okay, it's the queen, and then she's the queen of England. Da da da. Okay, he's Frankenstein. Cool, whatever. It was just like it was no even reason for these niggas to be historical, based off historical characters for real. Because it's just like they didn't do nothing with it. They really didn't do too much with it. Like Hollow was saying this nigga's the weakest Lupin of all time, and I was like, yeah, he is. Like, like even at the end where they fucked up the shorty father, who was supposed to be this humongous ass type shit, which I didn't get. I didn't get what made him so special. Like, okay, you don't have a body anymore. Is that what's going to allow you to be fire? Like, or is it because you can like do humongous shit? You can turn gold. You're basically a philosopher's stone, and you can just turn any resource. You got unlimited resources. So I guess that's what's making you so fire to where you can feel like you can run the world. But I didn't like that. The impact wasn't there. The stakes were there, but it didn't feel like it. It just felt like stuff was going on, and
felt like dodo.
Stuff was just
trash.
Stuff was just going on. It was just like, okay, this happened. Oh well. London is burning down. Okay, cool, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, the story just didn't have no impact. Like, you just couldn't connect toward it. Like,
first and foremost, shout out to you for actually finishing this bullshit. Secondly, shout out to my panel for actually putting this bullshit on your TV. Thirdly, shout out to your internet providers for actually letting this bullshit go through. Fourthly, shout out to the anime company that finessed this bullshit.
They definitely finessed. They definitely finessed hard.
Am I forgetting some shout outs? I don't know. I might think of some more as this shit go on. But whoever got this shit to go through is fucking the best finesser, the best salesman ever, because I'm pretty sure what he told them they was gonna have and what they got was two different things.
I don't know. They definitely. It's just like they literally said we're not gonna do nothing fire in this show. That's the thing about me. It's not that it was so bad that it was a hard watch to get through. It was just that it was so bland that it's just like you was waiting on something that interests you to get into it. It's just like, okay, everything's set up, here's the story. Okay, what's gonna draw me in? What is gonna have me be like, you know what, I really give a fuck about this girl with this poison in her fucking, with this poison heart she got.
Nothing threw me in.
Exactly.
The weak ass Dracula vampire that ain't a vampire, but he a vampire, but he ain't a vampire for real. Like, nigga, what the fuck was that?
Yo, when these niggas started doing magic toward the end, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Is magic in this world? What the fuck? Like, why y'all even tripping about anything these niggas doing? Y'all got magic. Fuck out of here, bro. Like,
when they revealed that Shorty was a homunculus, I was like, all right, so they got some alchemy going on. When they revealed that Dracula was a vampire for real, but then they had Sherlock Holmes and fucking Frankenstein, who was just like, I don't know, it was just bunch as hell, bro. The man's name was Sherlock Holmes.
Bro, for real? I just assumed his shit was Sherlock Holmes.
No, his name was Sherlock Holmes.
That's why he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit the whole time.
Like, the weakest fuck Lupin. And I can't remember who the other niggas was supposed to be, but I knew they had some sort of supernatural element when the aristocrat nigga was a part of a bigger organization that was there to help protect the timeline type of shit.
Actually, he was the finest character. He was the finest character. He was the most interesting nigga the whole time, bro.
And that's saying a lot because he really wasn't interested, nigga.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. He wasn't that far. He was just like I don't know, brother. It's just a weird. It maybe if they would have had comedy, it would have hit more. It was just like, okay, this shit kind of funny, but they ain't even have no comedy. I don't even, maybe they tried to do comedy and just like
it wasn't a part of the genre.
Yeah.
I think if they had like they was trying to intensify the tone of the show, but they didn't have the elements to make the stakes high or portray the stakes being that high. Even with Shorty being poisonous to everything and everybody she touched, I really didn't get that sense of danger when she was out and about doing anything. It wasn't
exactly
the story where she was it wasn't until when she ran away and they locked her in the cave with Shorty mom and she started dying because Shorty's breath was poisonous. Everything about her was poisonous. And because they was in such a confined area with no air holes and shit, she was just breathing in her toxicity that was around her through the sweat, you know what I'm saying, through her breath, whatever the perspiration, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She was poisoning before we get there. What'd you say?
I said she went toxicity. That's 27
Yeah, that is. We definitely gonna work on that one. But like, yeah, she didn't give me no threat of anything, and even like the Van Helsing dude, he was just so. I don't know. He was supposed to be the most gung ho nigga around this motherfucker, but he was still like the character designs was trash. It just was a lot of boring shit going on here, and it was just like, yeah, they could have either put their money into this anime house could have put their money into another show and made it worthwhile and better, or put some more money into this one to try to give us some more uniqueness.
Yeah.
It wasn't even there, bro.
I don't know, bro. It's just I the source, like, and I'm starting to come to like I know we've talked about this before, that like these animes that's based off these video games don't hit and they don't land and they don't really be fire like they be, because Xenosaga is one of them where we was just like, nah. Hack Doc Sign was one of them. We was just like, nah. What's other video game animes that we watched on the channel?
I think that was it for the most part.
Resident Evil. That's the other one.
Resident Evil shit hit.
Yeah, it was decent. It wasn't my favorite, but it was a decent watch. But like, I'm thinking the best video game anime adaptation that I think I've seen is either Persona 4 or Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry was fire. I didn't even know that was a video game.
I'm gonna say Danganronpa. That shit was hard. If you ever, I don't think you ain't seen that one before, have you?
No, I've never. I've came across the title and you know when they have a little based off a video game, I'd be straying away from it a lot. I'd be like, nope, you ain't gonna trick me.
That was like that was one that I didn't know was based off a video game that I actually liked better than the video game, because I saw what the video game concept was. The video game concept basically is Among Us before Among Us came out. So you gotta but it's just like the show. The show, there's one motherfucker, you get a group of high school kids that's fly as fuck, in their respective ability. Like one might be a painter, one might be the martial artist, one might be a athlete, but they like top tier of whatever the fuck they do. And so there's one mole in the group, and they have to figure out who's killing everybody before they get killed. And so at the end of the thing, like there's a I forget what his name, but the little evil boss is it's like a half black and white bear. You probably seen that shit. Montecuno, right? And he would make them play the game, and if whoever got it wrong, like whoever they voted it wasn't the killer, end up getting killed anyway. So you had to vote the right person. So that was a firework, and I'd probably say like Street Fighter, the anime was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Street Fighter, of course.
I know they got a new Tekken one coming out on Netflix. Tekken,
I don't know which one you said. The Persona 4 anime adaptation goes hard. Like they snapped on that. Like that shit has the story is all the way there. The characters, if they develop it in fair enough forces, and the comedy, like for that to be adapted from a video game, the comedy in that anime is one of the best comedy I've seen, and it's wild. For real. Persona 4 got like they have a lot of nice stuff. I haven't seen Persona 4 the anime. I definitely go suggest y'all watch that audio. That's a fun anime to watch. It's fun to watch. I'll say that's probably one of the animes that if you watch the show, you'll most likely feel the same about the game. Like the game and the anime will probably increase your appreciation for either one.
I guess
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. I mean, I think the only thing left was me to go ahead and see where it ranks on the ranking board, nigga.
all right. So I guess I gotta pop it off with the scores.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So, like I said, it wasn't a hard watch. Now, how I base my ratings is a couple of degrees, bro. From average, which is just all right, you can just watch it and it just be something to watch, and that's you. You don't get nothing deeper. They did just enough to where this shit wasn't horrible. Then the next highest is I feel like is like all right, this show did some good things, but it got a lot of flaws. But it's some things you can get out of it. Then the next is just like okay, this is a good show. Did a lot of things good. It's just not perfect. Then you got okay, this is golden. This is elite. So on the I go the same level on the other side. Like okay, you got some things where it's just like okay, this shit really wasn't that good, but it wasn't like this shit was kind of hard to watch, but it did some things hard, okay, but mostly bad. Then it was just like okay, this shit was really ass, but it was, you know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. I put this in kind of like an average category. Like it wasn't nothing good it did, but at the same time, I ran through it. So it wasn't like, oh my god, this shit just so horrible. But it's more of a, this shit just kind of boring, bro. It's like, damn, y'all had a good structure. Y'all had a decent structure to work with, and y'all just didn't do nothing creative enough to interest me. So I'm gonna go with like a 5. 8.3. My lowest score of the season, I think.
I guess I'll go next. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one, unfortunately. I feel like they were trying to survive off of how cool these characters look and how potentially interesting the concept could be. But like I said, it feels like they needed 30 episodes but could only afford 12. And that hurts my score a whole lot. I'm going to have to give them a 4.
Alright, I go. Shit was utter trash. It was the worst piece of bullshit I have consumed in quite a long time. It was very hard for me to finish this show. And I had 2 weeks to watch this motherfucker.
Damn.
It just, like I stated earlier, bland characters, bland stories, bland concept, Furlock shows. Should I say any more? It was just the worst, man. And because of that, I fulfilled the quota of how much we were supposed to watch. Couldn't take it any step further than that. 4. No, 3.5.
Okay, I guess. Did Brandon hop on?
Yeah, I'm here, Negroes.
Oh shit, he is?
Yes. Welcome, Negroes. So,
Damn, like 2 more of y'all hop
Just
on.
in time. Just in motherfucking time.
just
You.
what the niggas was waiting on. Fuck this anime.
You know what?
Fuck you,
I was
man.
just gonna say that's probably why only half us here on Sunday, because this shit was ass. And they were, I don't have the energy to talk about this. I'm going to bed early on y'all folks.
Go on the man early on this one.
Absolutely right. I was
No,
going
I
to
tried
the
to,
same
first of
damn
all,
thing
I
too,
tried
bro.
I tried to save you from this AO cat so hard. I tried to give you something better with a buster call, but nobody was going for it. But one redeeming quality that this anime has is they was rocking out for that intro. They were rocking the fuck out for that intro.
Yeah, that intro was fire. It was fire.
Like,
That intro gave that shit 2 points for me, and that's why I only got 4.
But that's what you get when you spend all your money on your fucking music and not your goddamn
right. Or was the anime so bad that we had to find one redeeming characteristic about it, which was the intro. You know, it could be all of that. But for me, I give it a 3. I was gonna go 4, but nah, that's too much because that's right below, like the midpoint is less than that.
Right. That 4 is actually below par. I had to go lower too. This shit wasn't even below par, bro. This shit was, nigga, I would tie somebody up and force them to watch this shit. Like, where's the motherfucking drugs, nigga? Where's the cash and the drugs? Oh, you don't want to talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Put that shit on the TV. Yeah, we
I feel y'all on that, bro. But then I don't think this is worse than Xeno Saga because I legit couldn't finish it, bro. Could not, like, just could not, bro.
You right, bro.
We know you got bad taste, nigga. You finish shit like Concrete Revolution in this.
Uh-oh.
The list once again.
He brought it out.
List
This
picks.
goes on, nigga.
There it is.
List picks.
The concrete zone is in effect.
The list pick.
Ladies and
It's a
gentlemen,
list pick.
entered
This is not my
Concrete
pick.
Zone.
It's a list pick, bro. Blame the list. Don't blame Cat.
You made the list, bitch.
It's Cat's list.
I'm saying, but this is recycled. This is the recycled bottom barrel. Like I can't even take responsibility for this.
Before I give, you know what? I value the listeners way too much to let them watch trash. We may not have listeners, but I still value them way too much to get them some bottom of the barrel shit. I would rather research to get them something better that's worth their time.
Nah, nigga. Y'all gonna take this.
Hey, if you want that score, go ahead. Just know you already lost this season.
Hey, bro, y'all can have it, bro, because it's gonna be like this for the next season too. Y'all gotta stop it. I'll throw my hands up and say I'm about to lose next season too, bro. Thank you. We at the wheel of the list, bro. The wheel of the universe, bro.
That's the will of the universe, damn it. We done lost our hope. Yeah.
Nigga, that's the edge of the universe for you. That's why it's called U.N.I, because I got more shit than that.
I got more shit than that. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. I said I'm gonna knock 7 more anime off. I'm down to 5 off this list. So hopefully at least by my next pick, that may be the last one from this list. Hopefully.
This is your last one for the season, if I'm not mistaken. This is how you want to close out the season?
Yup, this is how I'm rocking, bro.
I just want you to know I gave this shit a 1.
Damn, couldn't even get a 2 in there. Nigga said 5, 4, 3. Nope, 1.
There we go, guys. 1
You know
out
what
of
was
10.
though? The
I
concrete
got a 1
zone,
out of 10 for me, bro.
it's not looking good. I don't think it was a concrete effect, but niggas pulled out concrete, so we gotta go ahead and take it there, bro. Take you to
I'm
right there.
I'm gonna just say, cool. I ain't gonna argue nobody. Just understand, bro. Your score is your score, bro. If this is the worst shit you ever seen, bro, stand on that shit, bro. Because like I say, hey, this list might get even more crazier for this. I think it get worse, bro.
If it gets worse, then I'm glad I'll stick with that 3, nigga. I'll take it.
Yeah, bro.
If you ain't got an intro and no story, then yeah, you're gonna have to go down to 2 or 1, my Negro. But yeah, the only saving grace is that intro song.
Nah, bro. I feel like you can have a bad story. See, that's the thing y'all not realizing. That nah, you can have shows with no story and it just be like, okay, the story didn't really hit for real. But I'm pretty sure there's shit out here where the story is just legit bad. Where it's just like, all right, bro, this is stupid. So,
yeah, you do a healer.
So I don't know. Like we gonna see, man. We gonna see. But everybody got their scores in, or
is somebody writing these scores down? Because I'm in the vehicle driving. I can't copy this stuff down. If somebody else could do that for me, that'll be much appreciated.
Yeah, we definitely.
Matter of fact, if someone can post it in the chat, I'll just put it on the Excel sheet.
Yeah, we can just do that. I guess this is about time for us to close stuff out. Anybody got any last words?
Shouts out to the nigga who called this shit Code Rebirth. If you really wanted to call this shit Code Real Ass.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I called it Code Rebirth by accident.
Okay, Code Realized Rebirth, but it's actually
Code Real Ass.
Code Real Ass.
And you know what made What made me mad the most, because I thought this shit was like related to Cold Breaker. I was like, okay, Cold Breaker was a pretty good show. Like, okay, like let me fuck with this. Maybe that was my rationale. I'm putting this on the list with that I seen Cold Breaker.
Anime gonna be good.
So clearly, I was wrong as fuck. Had nothing to do with Cold Breaker, bro. Have y'all seen Cold Breaker before?
I'm guessing not. That probably should have been something that was on your list, nigga.
Damn.
Nah,
Damn.
about something that could have possibly been better.
Nigga,
Oh no, it's
we're
definitely. It's not a possible. It's a definitely for sure.
No, we need
Nigga,
one
we're only
nigga
in
to come in
season
last
3.
place. We
We're
need
only
one
in
nigga to come in
season
last
3.
place, and he rightfully took the title for last place. So everybody got immunity this go round. It's like Survivor, nigga. Everybody get immunity this go round. This nigga, he
Hey, bro.
took one for the season.
Like,
Thank
this
you.
is only season 3, and Cat is running out of anime already.
Nah, I ain't ran out of anime, niggas. Y'all just
We need to
y'all
take his
just-
anime card, man.
no. Yeah, I ain't running out of anime. Y'all just don't deserve my personal picks, cause it no more, bro. Y'all don't deserve my personal picks. Y'all are getting lit shit from here on out, bro. Cause y'all have me fucked up
This
on the
was a
top.
personal pick. This
It
was
wasn't.
a list personal pick. If you made a list that you personally made, I don't have
I'm
to
tired
say
of this nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. At first, it was like, man, I was just picking random picks. Now he's just like, man, y'all don't deserve my real picks. Like, nigga, you got picks and all.
I got picks, but y'all ain't ready for it, bro. Until y'all can appreciate the gas.
But just go ahead and
Until
say
y'all can appreciate the gas, y'all will give me the list of picks, nigga. I don't want to go. I'm not
Go
going.
ahead and say it, nigga. Dragon Ball Z Super. Go ahead and say it. Just say it, bro.
I'm about to say, nigga, you say Dragon Ball Super, that's a 3-month pick right there.
Nigga, if
That's 161 episodes, nigga. You what?
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm Buster calling that bitch.
Hate it. They hate the GOAT. They hate because of great. They hate because of great. That's crazy.
hey, I say fuck y'all, cause that instant transmission Kamehameha with some of the fine shit I've seen in anime. Fuck all y'all niggas.
Exactly.
I fuck with-
Like it didn't break the internet.
The fire
like
shit
all
on there,
y'all niggas
no,
didn't get
y'all
hyped as
tripping,
fuck.
bro. Brooks, you
When you
tripping. The
saw
fire
Goku
shit was when that
do that
nigga
shit.
Goku slid across a fucking energy wave to hit a nigga with a Kamehameha wave.
Nigga, that's what he talking about.
That wasn't
the fire
instant transmission, bruh.
Nigga,
He,
act like that shit didn't get you hyped, nigga. The first time you seen instant replay in fucking Dragon Ball Z.
they did do that shit.
The
bro. They
finest
did that
thing
shit
about
like 3
Dragon Ball
times.
Super.
They legit did instant replay all these niggas, bro.
They did that shit at least like 3 times, bro. They had to repeat that moment. This nigga
They knew
glided
this shit was
over
gonna be
an
crazy.
energy wave, bro. He
That nigga
glided
said,
over the energy wave with the command.
glided.
That being said, that's still not enough for it to get not
Smooth
Buster Call.
foot.
The greatest thing was
Glided up the wave. Feet first.
Hey, nigga, that one scene was
I give it to Cat, bro. The greatest thing about Super probably was Ultra Instinct, bro. I'm not even no cap.
bro. That's not gonna save me from a Buster Call, nigga.
Hey,
I didn't say it was, nigga.
if this anime was saved by Buster Call, nigga, Super
Anything
Bowl
to go.
free.
Yo, this shit
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check y'all niggas on this shit,
the
bro.
last place, nigga.
Hey, look, I'm gonna have to
He
say
went
something
and
about
weeded
that,
out
bro.
niggas, and now he just took the last place title. It was strategic, bro. He had his anime, so he could be the loser of this fucking go round. That's cool, bro. That's all I wanted. That's why I ain't Buster calling. Save my ass, nigga.
Hey, bro, that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do.
Damn, Buster.
I think your phone giving you feedback. That's why you fucking up right now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you keep stop talking. I think your phone is giving you feedback. I think that's what you're hearing.
Buster calls it becoming strategic now.
Nigga,
You
Buster
gonna
calls
make a nigga lose on purpose?
Buster calls was in place just so that it could be used strategically.
Damn.
Yo,
But I ain't make that nigga lose on purpose. He chose this pick on his own.
That's a fact.
Like the old folks say.
What do you dream? Nigga, I dream of $1 million. This bitch just wanted to touch somebody.
what the fuck? Bruh. With the big ass tip that was on. Damn, this shit fucking up.
Time for a new phone.
Hello?
Since I'm gonna get a new phone.
Nigga, it was acting good for y'all. They came roll with the bullshit.
Yeah, I think it might be. I can hear it, but I can't tell where it's coming from. Go say something, Cat.
These nuts.
All right. Let's see, Leo. You say something.
Nuts D.
All right, Nemo
You.
and Brandon.
You already know what it is.
All right, it's Brooks.
It sound like he in the pension zone, Justin.
This anime took me to the shadow realm, nigga.
Like I said, hey, if you think this bad, I got more coming down the pipe.
See, the live stream didn't hear that bullshit, so they locked it down.
So, since we know that bruh just wants to take the last place pick, do we just, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and vote him honorary loser? Or do we need to just let it keep going?
Nah, I think we should.
Oh, let him earn it.
Okay, we'll let it roll.
That's
Yeah.
what I got to. That's
Later,
I say ride it out just for Monster. Just because he gave us Monster this season, we can ride it out.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He did give us money.
Yeah.
Just
Hey.
for Inspector Lunge. Inspector Lunge saved your ass, nigga.
But if you remember the first season, he had fucking From the New World, and then he had Concrete Revolution. So he's known for picking some top tier and then known for picking some top ass.
hey, concrete, but the concrete revolution though wasn't even the lowest pick. I don't think.
Hey, you can't spell gas without ass.
True. But straight up, this is what I gotta do to make it even, bro. This is what I gotta do to make it even, bro. So y'all have a fighting chance.
Nigga, it's not like you pick gas and then ass like it's every other nigga. It's like, nigga, every blue moon you pick gas.
Nigga, what the fuck you be picking, nigga?
Nigga, I tell y'all I pick random shit, so don't do that, nigga. You actually go looking.
I don't look for shit. This is just random. This is random as anything.
You went looking to create a whole list, nigga. You went looking for something.
Shit. But this is recycled shit, bro. What do you mean, bro? What are you saying? Like, it's not like this is just it's a fresh list of shit.
So then we're running into the same excuse that you used against my choice when we had a head-to-head. It's all these animes out here. We only in season 3. All the anime we got to watch, and you running out already, nigga?
Hey, like I say, bro, this is what I gotta do to make it fair, bro. This is what I gotta do to make it fair, bro. If I don't pick ass, I'm gonna blow y'all out the water.
Nigga, the only thing you blowing is booty.
And semen retention.
Until I get my rematch, y'all get picking bottom of the barrel list. Y'all get bottom of the barrel list too.
Hey, look, if a nigga had to determine whether he was gonna give you a rematch after your last fight, nigga, you might want to retire, bro, because you ain't getting no rematch with that shit, nigga.
It's cool, bro.
What you trying to do to save us? I want you to fucking kill us, nigga. Please give us something that's gonna kill us, and not no month-long pick. You can't do it in 12. You can't do it in 24. That's what it's.
Yeah, give me something worth the challenge.
Hey, bro. Y'all don't deserve fire. Y'all don't deserve that. Y'all deserve ass. Y'all deserve.
Bro, you can't do it in 12 and you can't do it in 24.
Cap.
From the New World wasn't 24.
I'm gonna do it in 6 with the next pick, and it's on the bottom of the barrel list.
Okay, we like to see you attempt to try to do it.
And the anime is from '89. What's up?
Depending on how hard your next hit would dictate whether or not you get that rematch.
At this point, I'm styling on y'all already, bro.
Don't in boxing or in like the UFC, don't you have to have X amount of requirements before you go for another championship bout? Now you just had a sparring match and bro booked you in the sparring match. I don't know if you're trying to go for no belt match, bro.
I think when it comes to boxing, you gotta at least beat 3 niggas in the class of the nigga who beat your ass.
Alright, well we know this pick got you at the bottom of the list, so you ain't beat no.
Hey, bro. Amateur matches don't count for my pro record, bro. Amateur matches don't count. These are amateur matches, bro.
Oh well.
All right, so I just asked the rest of the everybody on the show. I think everybody was playing or is picking their shows based upon participation for this U.N.I. season. I think this is some pro level shit that we doing. But I can ask the other gentlemen to make sure that they are having that mindset. I don't think this was amateur. I mean, everybody been picking shit with some meaning to it. So, like, yeah, like, I think you the only one who who get beat in a real match and say, bro, this was practice.
Yeah, bro. Niggas is practicing me, bro. I'm just like that. When you just like that, you like that.
Cap.
He said that like he's sitting in a penthouse suite ready for the next game tomorrow or some shit.
Nah, it's not a penthouse. It's a mansion, nigga. Get it right.
On a penthouse.
This type of nigga that get paid off losing fights. On purpose.
Even when I lose, I win, nigga.
I'm pretty sure that costs him on a monthly basis.
Man, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there then, bro. Go ahead and make it official. Let it like the last pick be a head up. What should I make it interesting? Nah, because if I do it that way, then you'll probably get a head up again.
Yep.
The season's top versus the season low. All in
Hey, bro. Whatever. Hey,
Let's do what
Whatever y'all got to do, whatever y'all got to do, the run for me on the head up, bro. Whatever excuse y'all want.
I mean, the season highest versus the season lowest. I think that put you in the running to get a head up.
Fuck that. No, not the season highs. He don't deserve that.
I think first and second place would be fine. Man.
Let's have the loser go against Hatbull.
Say it again.
Let's pull Cat's Challenger out of a hat.
So the loser goes against somebody to what? Defend themselves from being in the last position?
Yeah, we can do that. That sounds a good idea.
Okay, all right, cool. Cap, you gotta wait, bro. You getting the head up with somebody.
Hey, bro. Whoever wants smoke, I'm giving it out. For head ups, you know what? For head ups, I would do a personal pick.
Nigga, you tried that last time and you lost. I don't know what you
No,
bullshit.
the nigga pulled the bullshit. The nigga pulled the bullshit move. So it's okay, bro. That was a rigged fight, but it's okay, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it because we don't want to hear you bitch and moan about that shit all night. Was this gas or was it trash? I
Trash.
think the votes was in, and we have come to the conclusion that this boy right here
Just release some trash.
is doo-doo. Or should I say real ass. Viewers, watch at your own discretion. Children, do not scar your childhood. Adults, don't waste your time. And if you played the game, you've done enough. With that being said, I guess we out.